Go on this computer. Hello and welcome. Okay. So the way it's going to work, we're going to rotate. One person goes, then we go just in a line. So the numbers that you see are 10 through 100 are the points that you win. Right? So keep track of your points. So let's say it's Gloria's turn. I'll spin, and then where it lands, that's your those are your points that you're competing for. You can go ahead. The first person won't have a chance to, let's say, steal the other one's points, but let's say the second person, let's say Agape is the second person. I spin and it lands in 50. Agape, you can choose to answer the 50-point question, or if the person before you had the 100-point question, you can choose to answer their question, right, to get extra points. You can answer both yours and theirs to get 100. And let's say the first person got 100. So you can choose to answer yours and theirs to get extra points, basically.
So they don't have to get it wrong for me to answer it?
No, these questions are not right or wrong. You see, they're more from, just your own personal experience.
Okay. I wasn't sure what kind of format it was. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I have the questions ready. Who goes first? Then we'll rotate. Oh, and then the first person, because they don't get to, take another question, we can spin it twice so that they get 2 chances if they want to. Don't be scared, it's okay. I can give you a test run, it doesn't count for me, but because I have the questions, but I'll show you how it goes. So spin. $10. Okay. The question for 10 is, if you would describe yourself as an animal, what kind of animal would you be? I think I would say a cat because they like their space, but they also like to interact when they're ready to interact. Yeah, so you see how it goes. And then, so I'm going to have the next person go so that I don't have to take up more questions.
I can go.
All right, Agape. Tell me, count for me and I'll spin. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
All right. The question is, which is more important to you? Having a great sense of humor, having an intelligent conversation, being active and sporty, or being passionate about life? I'll repeat this because there are several options.
Yeah.
So first option is having a great sense of humor. Second option, having an intelligent conversation. Third option, being active and sporty. Fourth option, being passionate about life.
I would say the second one, having an intelligent conversation. But I don't know, maybe not necessarily intelligent. We don't have to discuss philosophy, but we can have like deep, meaningful conversation.
Yeah.
If I can describe it that way.
Okay.
Humor, I feel like, as long as you have a sense of humor, you don't have to have the best, but as long as you have one, it's okay. But I think I think having intelligent conversation is very important to me.
Okay, sounds good. Would you like to answer the previous one or pass? The previous one was, if you describe yourself as an animal, what kind of animal would you be?
I'll pass just because I can't think of, I would need more time to think about it. So I'll pass for now.
Okay. All right, who is next? If you're ready to go, just start counting 1, 2, 3, and let me know, and I'll spin the wheel.
I'll go next.
All right, Joseph.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Voila. All right. The question is, if you were to propose, how would you do it?
Oh, wow.
Just a remark. If you're not ready to answer the question, it's okay. I can spin again. But if you would like to, that's fine.
I think I can handle it. So
Okay.
let me just try and put my thoughts together. I haven't really deeply thought about it, but my best imagination will be to propose in an island. You go for vacation in an island with friends, and then then all of a sudden you just pop the ring out, and you say, yeah. So I think that will be my creative way of doing it. I'll go to an island with a couple of friends, including my partner, and then we just have fun, we'll dine, and then maybe when we're lazy and we're relaxed, then I'll propose, when it's least expected, something like that.
Wow. Sounds great.
Okay.
So would you like to take up the previous question or pass? As a reminder,
the previous question, the one that was talking about which kind of conversation you like to have, I'll still go with the same answer as Agape's answer, because when you have intelligent conversations, or deep conversation, you take care of a lot of things, including including what they're talking about, how being passionate about life. Like being passionate about life, you realize you can, by virtue of being intelligent, you can be able to know the kind of conversations to have. So yeah. Yeah, so
that's very true. All right. Good job, Joseph. You got yourself 80 plus 60.
okay.
All right. Somebody else. Come on, ladies. Let's go.
Karina will go last. I can go next.
All right. Start counting for me.
3, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. 50. All right. Your question is, what is your best pickup line? Your best pickup line. So, if you were to let somebody know that you're interested in them, what phrase would you use?
Phrase?
Yeah, I guess it's a line. It's more like what you would say.
Okay.
It can be indirect, of course, because you're a girl. Yeah.
It could be an action too.
Right.
Yeah, we're waiting for that answer.
Stuck on hard, but okay, I can tell them. I can tell them that I like them or I love them. Send them a message. Help them with something hard for them. Yeah, maybe support them in any way I can. Yeah.
Wow, that's very bold. We all need to be like you, Karin. Just tell them. All right, would you like to answer the previous question too or move on? The previous question was Joseph's question, which was, I'm sorry, you're getting some tricky ones. If you were, well, you can't propose. You can answer the one that also Agape answered. So what is more important to you? Basically, when you're, with somebody else, having a great sense of humor, having an intelligent conversation, being active and sporty, or being passionate about life?
I think that question is somehow hard, but I think being passionate about life, this is because when I'm passionate about life, I can have that sense of humor, and I can also engage myself in an intelligent conversation. And I think being passionate about life is the best option, because when I'm passionate about that, I think I can get what I want and I need.
Wow, that's a good point of view. Thank you, Karim. All right, Miss Gloria, you can count down.
1, 2, 3.
Spin the wheel.
I hope it goes on 100.
Guarantee. All right, your question is, who do you think should pay the bill for a dinner date?
That would depend, honestly. It would depend on so many different things. It would depend on who proposed we go out that evening, or who planned it, or who has the who is able to actually pay for the debt, or like how many times have we been on a date and who has been doing what. So I think it would depend upon so many different things, honestly. I wouldn't mind paying for it if I am able to pay for it, or I am in a nice position to pay for it than they are. So it would depend upon so many different factors. Yeah.
That's thoughtful. Would you like to answer the previous one too?
What was it again?
It was Karen's question.
What's your pickup line?
Yes.
That's like a very tricky one, but I think when I meet people, my first intuition is to actually learn more about them, like get to know them as a person. What do they like? How would they respond to this thing if I do it? Or I learn, I really study people, that sometimes before I have a conversation with someone, I have this sample or mental conversation with myself, and playing both roles. And I'm like, if I say this, they are likely to say this. If I say this, this is likely to happen, and explore all the different options. And so I think it would depend upon, again, on what type of a person that the other happens to be. So for instance, if I don't know, if they are more liberal, or if they would be accepting of an lady probably telling them, taking the first step. If they're that kind of a person, I wouldn't mind going for it. But if they are more reserved and would like to take the more traditional way, I would, I guess maybe as Karen said, I would do some actions, or I would show them that I am very interested in having a relationship with them, maybe checking in consistently, maybe sending them like a care package before I know they have an exam, like something like that. So it would depend upon like what that person will be receptive to most, if that makes any sense.
Quite impressive.
Pickup lines still a thing? Sorry, Joseph.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did
I
hear
do. I was saying, a pickup line still a thing, like, because I remember back in the day, a lot of people used to have like a lot of pickup lines memorized, and
Yeah. You have to make sure they're not the common ones that everyone will know.
Wait, what are like the examples of pickup lines though? I feel like I
Uh,
don't know much about like
they,
pickup
they-
lines.
they're all probably like corny and stuff. So I don't know if anybody still uses them. You know, these lines. I don't know if I know one, but the ones that you look. Did you hurt yourself because you look like an angel falling from heaven?
Yeah.
I mean, that would creep you out. I think that would trick somebody out.
Oh, wait, so pickup lines will like translate imitoma and Kinyarwanda.
Oh yeah, they
Hey.
actually told me. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wait, I don't think I would be able to do that then. If that's what a pickup line is. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's more common with men. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, men are more
They're
versed
the ones who
with-
have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so deeply, nothing look for what to say.
Yeah. That's why it was hard for Karine and Gloria to get one. But if you had asked Joseph, you would have like 3 of them ready for you.
Wait, you guys
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
us one of like if someone
Yeah.
take
I'm
one.
not saying anyone.
Let's
For me,
say
I
if
said
someone
mine.
says it, we know how to differentiate it from like a common compliment.
I think pickups lines are a little bit extra than a regular compliment.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
yeah. For me, I will use a pickup line for entertainment, but not for not to express myself. I mean, they're funny. Some of them are very funny. So
Mm.
you just say them to set the tone, and then so the actual way, let's say, for the lack of a better word, picking up someone, if you were to pick up someone, is for me it's more natural. Every conversation has a different way of talking to someone. And so when you meet someone, you kind of talk it depends with the scene, with the conversation, at that particular moment what is going on. So you cannot actually memorize words to say to them because some of them will be out of place. So if it's just it depends with the situation. But if you want to memorize one, I mean, for me, I'll have one for entertainment, just to make somebody laugh. That's it.
Yeah. I guess honestly I would hardly take it seriously either. I don't know. I mean, I think Imitoma and Kinyarwanda they find more funny than they sound serious to me. So I don't know. I probably would hardly take it serious, but I don't know. Maybe it would happen differently. I can't tell. But
Yeah, I think pickup lines are seen as like it's more corny. I think it's like it's seen like as like it's more like for jokes.
Yeah.
It's like because it's really hard to not come across as corny because we've heard them all being used like multiple variation. One of "You fall from heaven, you're an angel." We've all heard that one, right? And so it's really hard to actually use this seriously. Like if you actually have game, I don't think you'll use like I don't know. I don't think you'll need to resort to pickup lines. There's other ways that you can express interest without necessarily having to resort to pickup lines because you also like, how do you know she hasn't heard this before? You know, she probably heard this pickup line before anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think it's just like it's a fun thing that people laugh at a lot. You know, just pickup line, you just come up with funny, corny things.
Yeah.
All right, Moses.
Sharon, you haven't said anything about pickup.
About pickup lines. I'm just thinking if a person gets creative and like because some people are poetic, right?
Yes.
If they come up with something original, I think that would be nice. But you know, the regular ones that I said so many times, they're more for jokes, or they show no creativity. But if a person uses them for, you know, just for jokes, that's fine.
I have
If
one
they
here.
gotta
Do
be
you want to hear it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It says that if I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I together.
Yeah.
Gloria, if
Now,
you want to
tell me,
laugh, just
if you
look
know,
up
if you don't know the
Pick-up-Line.
guy, and then he opens up with that, what would you think? Like, if you don't know the guy, like, you've probably said it hello a few times, and then he opens up with that. I mean, that is actually scary. I don't know.
I don't know. Also, I think it depends on like the tone, the moment, like exactly what Joseph was talking about, like what type of what was happening before the pickup line actually came in. So I think it would also like depend on how you usually communicate. If it's someone who has like this high level of sense of humor, then if they said it, I will be like, wait. But maybe for like more serious people, you actually get to see that they spend too much time thinking about how to tell you that. So I think it would also depend on a couple different things.
Gloria, side note, you're very ready for grad school, because in grad school you never argue for one side. You have to present different scenarios and show how it depends. Depend is the key word.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's
That's
because
good.
of like reading so many philosophy books recently for one of my classes.
Yeah. That's good. It shows that you're thinking in multiple dimensions. All right, Moses,
1, 2, 3.
spin the wheel. 20. I like how all of you are like getting different questions, which is great. Okay, Moses, what would you describe as a perfect date?
Having a conversation, an intelligent conversation, with a little pinch of humor, and you know, both parties are speaking. It's not only one person speaking.
Mm.
And then everything goes according to plan, with at least a few things not going according to plan, so that you can have more to talk about next time. I think that's a little bit, yeah, funny, but yeah, I think that, yeah, just talking. I think a date should be something that you actually use to get to know each other, and having an intelligent conversation where you can crack a joke and the other person gets it. That's the best way to get to know the person.
Nice. All right. Would you like to answer the previous question? Which was, wait, you wouldn't answer the pickup line too. You can answer Joseph's question. I didn't put it to, which was?
I can answer the pickup line if you want. I have so
No,
many
we
here.
spent enough time on that. I can also just, okay, hold on.
What was the other
So
question?
Gloria answered 70 and 50. Okay, so 7, this one's from Gloria. Who do you think should pay for the dinner date? That's perfect, because you're also answering a question on the date.
For me, I would say the man should pay. But if the lady wants to, the man should allow that to happen. Yeah, but I would say the man should pay.
Okay. Do you think that depends on if it's the first date or like later on also? It will be the same.
Yeah, but again, like if it's the first date and and even if the lady says she wants to pay, don't allow her to pay, at least for the first one. Tell her next time. Yeah, that's my opinion anyway.
All right. Sounds good.
It's a good opinion.
We feel offended.
I don't feel offended.
Anyways, why? Why should the? I mean, this is like, I don't know. Why why would it be?
Our ego. It's our ego.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we even want you to pay, but our ego gets in the way.
Yeah, I feel like you guys sometimes like do put on yourself this heavy burden you shouldn't be putting on. I don't know, but that's just my opinion.
I wish all the ladies had the same mindset.
I would respect if they really wanted to cover everything. It's not something I'll be against, but yeah.
Well, I think in the US it's more common to split, to pay for your food on what you will pay for. But it also depends on what area of the country you're in and who you're with.
Mm-hmm.
In the South, it's more traditional. Probably in New York, it's more like pay for your meal. But again, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Agape, you didn't get to select the second one. So if you want, I can spin again.
Yes.
Or you can answer. Let's spin.
Let's spin.
Okay, countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Ready. Okay. If you were to give yourself a nickname, what nickname would you give yourself?
Nickname? I should pick someone else's question.
That's okay. Take your time to think.
A nickname? Yeah, I think this question would be easy if I had a nickname. I know some people have nicknames at home, but I've never had a nickname, so I'm really struggling with this one.
Well, this time you get to call yourself what you want.
Get to call
not what other people.
It's hard to get yourself a nickname.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get yourself a nickname. I don't know. Because
unless somebody knows you.
Yeah, I feel like it's something that is good when someone else gives it to you because they can see you from outside. Like at home, so they call me Agape, my middle name. So if I had to choose a different name, I'll just go by my middle name. But I wouldn't.
What's your middle name?
Virodi. Yeah, so at home they call me
Virodi G. That's a good one.
Virodi G. Actually, yeah, something like that. You know, so he can think of a nickname, but I couldn't think of that. So at home, like Murugu Wanita Virodi. Sorry, at home they call me Virodi, but that's because it's my family. They know my name. They know that name. But in America, no one can pronounce that name. No one.
Virodi, because of the R?
I guess it's a
B. Oh, Virodi.
The R, some of them can say, but the B, because they just say
the Birori
or Birori, but they can't say the V. They can't do that. So it's only something I use it back home. I use it. Only my family calls me that.
And they spoil it.
Yes, and you don't want to hear your name when it's been just destroyed that way.
Yeah.
Just prefer the name that they can pronounce.
Oh, that's good. Because like I'm working on this paper. It's called The Art of Nicknaming. So I have also just given you a nickname, but let me keep it.
No, you can give a nickname, please. Well, suggestions are very welcome.
Yeah, I'll find a good one for you.
Let me know.
I think that also nicknames, it takes some time to get used to the person, right?
Yeah, you have to know the person.
Yeah. All right, so it's okay. You get those points because you tried. Okay, so let me tell you guys your points. And there's a bonus if you want to double up. You know how they do all in or nothing was, at the end of any game. You can choose to stay with your points, Actually, you know, at the end of a Jeopardy game, have you guys played Jeopardy? And it's okay. So let me first tell you where we're at. Agape, you're at 90 points.
No?
Laura, you're at 120. Karine, you're at 110. Joseph, you're at 140. And Moses, you're at 90.
Wait, I didn't get to hear my score.
120.
Oh, at least I'm above 100.
Yeah. You're second place now.
Yeah,
Now.
So it would be so bad if I got like the same score I got in physics.
That made you drop it. Agape and Moses, you're tied. So you get to have one next round as our finishing round.
I need an extra one.
That's 90.
Let's go.
All right, Moses, you ready? Count me
Yes.
down.
1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
3. We've already had this question, but that's okay. 5 was the best pickup line. What is your best pickup line, Moses?
My best pickup line is, I'm not a photographer, but I can picture you and me.
I can't. All right. Plus,
Keep them coming. Keep that question coming. I have more. Just keep them coming. Anytime you need a pickup line, just point and then I'll tell you what.
nice. All right, Agape. Count down.
3, 2, 1.
Go. 100! What up?
Oh.
All right. The 100-point question is: say that money is no object or no problem.
Mhm.
What kind of gift would you give your partner?
It depends on where she would want to go, but definitely go somewhere. It's like a vacation, but like a different country. So somewhere. So I know like some people are like, oh, I want to go to Italy. My whole life I just want to go to Italy. Because honestly, I love traveling too. So if I can also do something that I enjoy, why not give it to you as a gift so we're both enjoying it together, right? So I'm like, if money was not an obstacle, I would not go to, I don't know, like Niagara Falls is nice, but it's too close. You know, I'll catch a flight. We need to catch a flight and go somewhere nice. You know, we can go to Venice, we can go to Hawaii. You know, just enjoy life, vibes, just vibes. Something like, it's like a nice week. You know, just eating, just hotel life, just nice life.
Nice.
Sounds good. Well, side note, Hawaii is part of the US, so we wouldn't need, I mean, anyone in the US on a student visa, you can still go to Hawaii if you want to.
Yeah, I want to
That's on my bucket list. Hawaii and Alaska, because we can. It feels far enough like another country, yet
feels like a
you don't
vacation,
need the
yeah,
and you don't need the visa. Canada would need a visa, so sorry, Moses, we can't visit you.
Yeah.
Well, we might come for, I mean, if this COVID thing ends, we might come for an SCFI, like an Adventist Christian Fellowship thingy in Canada.
Is it in Vancouver?
Hmm?
The Vancouver one?
I don't even know, but I know there's like something like that.
Yeah,
So
yes,
we might
yes.
as well come in Canada, but
Please do.
this COVID crashed everything down.
Well, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, we did.
Do a drum roll with the level of fun that you had, and then we'll end the recording. Find something to make a drum roll noise with. Or use your voice. Say,
I mean, it was fun.
Oh, congrats to the person who got like the highest.
yeah, Agape just got like, 190. So he's in first place now. Joseph second place. Gloria third place. You're all very close.
Yeah. Thanks to
Actually,
Jesus, the
Joseph
last
and
one
Moses are now
was-
tied, but oh well. 40. 140. You're all very close. So good job to all of you.
Yay.
How many points did you get yourself?
Me, I'm not applicable
Oh, really?
None of
because
you.
I'm seeing the questions. Well,
None of you.
actually, because the spinning is out of my control. So whatever question I get to ask it and then answer it. Did you want to see me play? I can do two.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Spin. 70. Somebody did 70. All right, let's check out 70.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that was you. Okay, who do you think should pay for the dinner date? Well, like Gloria said, there are many factors, but for the first date, I would expect the guy to pay because I also expect him to be the one to ask me out on the first date. However, as we proceed, I may want to treat him at some point, so I would pay. Yeah. So that's.
Also, how do you know it's actually a date? Like, how do you know it's
They
not?
have to tell you. That's why I'm saying, like, the guy usually comes and say, "Can I take you on a date?" And if they're the one taking me on a date, I'm hoping they know where we're going. Well, sometimes they can ask you, where do you want to go eat or whatever. But anyway, that's where, if they propose it, then I expect them, to come through and pay. We don't have to also just do something necessarily expensive. I love things that are memorable, like activities. Like if we were to go and do an activity, it would be better for me than just going to eat. Dates don't even have to involve money. You can go hiking, you can go do different things. Hey, Collins.
Hey, how are you?
Meet Collins.
Sorry I'm late. I thought I was in Eastern time, but turns out I'm not.
All right. So do you know everyone?
I'm Collins.
We'll go in that lastly, but in the US we keep time. So I'll let you get one question, Colin, and then we'll stop the recording, and people who have to zoom out. Those who want to stay, we can redo introductions, get to know each other. So Colin, count down, and then
See you, Gloria.
you get to have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
3, 2, 1. Do it.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Gloria. It was fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
Catch up later.
Yeah.
All right, Colin, count down and I'll spin the wheel for you.
3, 2, 1.
Yay! 40.
40, okay.
Actually, I don't think somebody got 40, so that's cool. You get to answer a unique question.
Awesome.
Okay. What song best describes your life and why?
That would have to be, it's called Champion. It's by Chronix. And it's, if you guys want to look it up, it's probably on YouTube. It's a good song. It describes me because it's motivating, and it's encourages me to go out and get it, whatever I put myself to do. So it's a good encouragement song, but at the same time, I like to try and do that to other people around me as well. So
Sounds nice. Do you want to speak some lyrics out for us or sing like the chorus?
We can give you the beat if you need.
Hey,
Hello.
we used to do these big things in high school.
Those are the days.
But sometimes the skies come tumbling down on you. But of this one thing I'm sure, Judge, I never give I more than what I can bear. Sometimes the road get dark and it feels like no one cares. Friends and family, they are gone, but I will overcome. Cause I am a champion, my brother. I'm a champion, my friend. Mama, try your gaze and move your hand from your head. Never wear a phone because that you're not dead. Trust in every word that Selassie said. Leaning on Marcus, Selassie fake. Cause sometimes blue skies come tumbling down on you.
That's a little bit of, I don't know if it's a little, it has an accent of the Jamaican accent. It's like the Nigerian accent almost. Just the way they're different from, East Africa. But it's hard to understand, but if you just kind of read the lyrics or listen it a few times, you start to get it. But there's a good message in it. So.
Oh, nice. Well, may you always be a champion.
Yeah.
Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Yeah, and the same for all of us, right?
Yeah. That's why we're here.
It's been real, peeps.